so bibi nti na ma be ma epi free dem dwane jane yere me ko awaba ebia no de ka tu so ka fo ba na chesu dwane nti we de maame nsem na wo ka no aye se de me de ka na me me dwane ba ha voice
yes
ade a NPP yanya fato ye ho so no da bia me ka se politics no enye Roman ni presby ni ana ye ka ne basel ye nanan no asole o eye apele de obeya onyonkun be tan no afam eno ene ye friend politics kana menka twi na mentwi na me pa chew yemfan ze voice udi oku school da bia na oto onyonkun nchen no wafa po no atworo no atwa first class no atwa da bia ebeba na so du tima atworo na da bia no DC bi na udi oyenya na se nso wakwanya bro aponu di ontubi because I don't know what you two are yanchino. No, Kwaku ebi kwana ni tie usema money. Na obetu apo ya no okọ na nim ne ebo na oje also akese companies e wontimi nyama dwuma kwana ne afa no. Company biazo no afọ okọ ayema in service training. Ube hu ana wo ni made na wo ya research papa bi no. Na oti ekwere biase ehwe ayi so. Obi enwan buosu ma no. Enti se onipa ne tu apo na so okọ na nim de na sakwa ntutu bi. Ani ntini yesi NDC for de omo ye katakata. Omo de se yenye wa bemu na se ye chi omo nkrofo de a ebe o man ni bese na me pacho Ghana ni nyina na yatim nye yenuane om e de nom de omo fa sa tag na to omo so ne de se ye de ne de ye mana ne de ye adwuma na esi enu ntini ya ma NPP de gi enkwan a yetimi ba bemu no amamu yetimi bu NDC senkan NDC yetimi bu oman no de bu no 30% kura nka NPP en forget si e beba ko nyaso bi enei omu ekire omu youth ni se oni omu grassroots ni se ye ba ye be chi NPP fo gum that is the omu catch on to say NPP fo nya de kwa omu ye bibi a kire omu na omu apisi omu youth no but me madam maame say ye de ye ba ye de so bi to say enkrofo ko ji double salary na se ya re on before court wa enu e de chaos be ba chaos ben and voice MPP yes ani ye ba abemu a institutions kuru yen I'm telling you institutions pieni wo suru yen because ye dada bi ba ya rebook no brofo akese ya lawyer for ye mpe ho ase na brofo bi use integrity sa brofo no MPP for anto integrity na anto anchene ni amfa sa ku bolo ensem ni bi amfa anto ye ho so a ebe de se be kakra bi wini aba ebe ye tini enti se nei untumi se bi court bi no wa charge no and what convince say wakowia anasisi but yoko ho wadi be 1 week ni yesu ye hunhun say ene omu nkoso no okine bi se nyame ya dum ne ye bedudi a ene ye be ye de sensa me madam say ye de ye gimenadi na enya mena kro ya na NDC for to nasi ye de me madam ye ka kire mu say the next NPP government so mu me se me amebeti emnante yoku a ye din konti mane koboko ni mnete kogu dem NPP penifo ni no mo babem no honorable say chairman sabusu ona no ye dwanto ahene je wadi boni boni NDC fu eno ne ma ye hu ye Ghana fo hi honorable say chairman sabusu no ye dwanto ahene wa medi impunity na ni woko so nko bi no ono no odi omani no akopa chew okono akopa chew ewie na NDC fo na aka se mo ba ha na mo che no obi timi so anu abotons yeso no mo ebi okro mo kokoko mo sisi kan betuan kakran pa chew aden say ye mu nse MPP no eya sole a omumi nyan say ye ba na the Bible ba no abie MPP chapter 2 verse 4 ni akan asomdwe nko a na yeko na senya asole dia eni omumi enwu se de omo ye ne no kire metwa so aba ni yesu ye hu bi me Ghana for enyana na do mugidie se na na do de se bi sebita flachu on pen kwase asem na na do bae no wo ye mre te se kontomi na jaka eno ne NDC for the frame ade ompe bia no mo ye adentine de chese yemne bia de ye me think yes ye de ye yasoro bofo ye poman ni me de manusi no enne ye NDC ba ye enne mo mo ye nyina no it is jeering to us on grassroots consider oman ni nyina ba ye de ba yes ye de oman ni nti ye dwo oman no yetimi ka se ye de ya ma MPP e ba mo oman Ghana
DM why catch Kwaku Manu say me see the motor me born jene what
you mate meko
hey oh and na je wa rehoe Kofi he metime wan ko na o. Ana me hu se obi aye video bi a wodi open so atem.
Okay.
Kofi ene kama koma se se de akoyi si yewura kwasia se oboni dinwie Kwaku dua si da bi. Kofi se na kese me twino ho bi no. Na kese me twino ho bi
Oh.
Yeah, ase ka me twino ho tu. Ma mi no ho mienu Kofi. Na be ka se yewura mahama enhyemra. Na so meje ho toto. Me sa me energy kom.
Aggressive man. What's this?
Say papa no on semra. Ghana parliament ne president semra say omo we ya Fathers Party e launch the dan. The woman ma be di despite atem.
And there.
Omo di open so atem omo di say Kofi yen kai say e bre bi etwem a obi sole yi te say Kevin Taylor money idea ayi boy ba ku yi Jonas. Then started my Kofi me fighting. What you say?
Yes.
I will do up in Swatan, my look me begin Musatan would be you were Kufa to attempt. Kofi,
I said no crazy what him.
I look close to say the matter,
But
I don't know as I was here. We are, me call. I hope I even say, we ever
so call UK.
US by US. Obi di obi atma me kwa no ku mi ana ka me ye nte Kofi me nwene me ho na me se da bi asisi enkura na ya ba ne di mpefo ni me ye dey eye e form toto
too much
na Kofi me ko ka asasi we so ma bo me ato o me ni si abo me ato o ma bo me ato o ai na do ko nche
chiremu ai bra
o se na me twa mo fi bi na ko na obeto ato
Kokromoti no wa dia. Untu atware.
Gana kwa ba to me kwa me nya we say yakwa ya to.
Kafra.
Ana ai kadeti afri fa be ka bi. Ba no kre. Maybe my idea because me interview bi ma ai boy ba ko no. Ebe kasa was me kwa me breaking say that be come boy in this about when odidi matem kwa nko deserve uti nkoma me
Me chepa
ga ba ko bi also UK uti me frame me ye dey part of we dey one friend
no so ya hu video
ye be ma me misraw say your lance say obetimi ama parliament ya hye say ye gi atema de Ken Ofori-Atta can't from so munyai. By a cat from so many days.
Omunye. As ye dear to money a pe.
Hey. I don't go to be office movie and at Obiat and be more. No more, your mama lances. Your mama lances, you guys, your mama lances.
So that friction began way back there. So Kisi Jaben is really enjoying. He forced an Article 71 with all that comes with it. Has a diplomatic passport and all. So he thinks that by witch hunting Ken Ofori-Atta, John Mahama, His Excellency, will keep him in that office as special prosecutor. And that is the reason why same Kisi Jaben sits down in this country, said Inam Tamekolo has been found guilty by a competent court of jurisdiction, sentenced to a 10-year sentence, to serve in the prison, and she is nowhere to be found in this world. We are told she's in the US, some people say she's in Germany. Kisi Jaben does not care about it. In this same country, Kisi Jaben is seated, the current governor of the Bank of Ghana, being prosecuted. The case was withdrawn from court when NDC came. He does not see anything wrong with it. Same Kisi Jaben is in this country when Collins Dauda and co. took almost 300 million US dollars, that they were going to build 5,000 housing units. They ended up building just about 1,494 housing units. They did not even complete that one. There are no washroom, manholes where when you use the washroom and co, it will go to. He does not care about it. But he thinks that 58 million National Cathedral, which an international auditing firm has had to audit and come up with a report that every money has been utilized for which purpose it's supposed to be utilized. And sometimes when I don't want to get into the National Cathedral conversation, otherwise I will have given some explanations as to why the project is where it is right now. But Ken Ofori-Atta does not care about all this. But he says that a cancer patient must come back to Ghana, leave his surgery, and come and respond to him. There's only, aside the fact that he wants to protect his job, the second thing is because of the plan NDC has. What NDC has in stock for Ken Ofori-Atta. That is why they want him to come back to Ghana. They want Ken Ofori-Atta to be seen in handcuff. That is all they are looking for. That is all NDC is looking for. They want to see Ken Ofori-Atta with his hands behind his back in handcuff, displayed from airport. That is all they want to do. So if you see Mustafa Gbande, who is the deputy operations director at the presidency, today on his Facebook, he posted that today is the day Ken Ofori-Atta will be coming back to the country. As for today, they are not going to do Rambo style. They are going to do something style. And all those things. That's all they are waiting for. The way they have been able to, what will I say, display the little power they have with Chairman to me is nothing to what they have planned down for Ken Ofori-Atta. That's all. That is why Kisija Ben doesn't want to travel to US to go and question him, doesn't want Zoom meeting, nothing in this technological world, nothing. So he declares him wanted again. What is your view? I leave it to you to say, so you can send your requests. We are going to speak about Ken Ofori-Atta and Kisija Ben. Dr. Sofuma has unmuted himself. You're not the first person, boss. Well, let me hear you, since you have unmuted yourself. Okay. 4 minutes.
I just want to make a quick. And
then 4 minutes. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. First of all, there seems to be some kind of agenda towards the NPP as a political party by this person. His demeanor, his body language, his everything, his pronouncement. I heard him even making comparison between Ofori-Atta that even the president and the ex-president then had to answer to him, much less a finance minister.
A finance minister, yeah.
So to him, Ofori-Atta now has a position lesser than what the ex-president had. But do we have any record of the ex-president then as he was being invited to Iwoko?
The truth of the matter is that, that's the OSP. That's the OSP office.
OSP.
The truth of the matter was that John Mahama only wrote a letter to him, a letter of response. He never went in person.
Yes, and he even went as far as traveling outside to do his investigation, only to pronounce him as innocent.
Yeah.
But Adia Bakwa offense, I said, look, we are in a technology world. And they say, I have been to a tribunal sitting at my home, applying for a warrant in the court in the UK. I did not have to make a presence in court, in person. We are in a technology world. Before COVID, we were going face to face to ask for this, to apply for this. But since COVID, you can be anywhere and be in court. And be in court. Since COVID, one of the good things that COVID has brought to us, as those people who work in that area, said you don't even need to be physically present in court in order to have your case heard in court. So what this person wants to see about Ken Ofori-Atta is that he wants to see him as a fugitive, as he has labeled him, and he wants to bring him down. He wants to see him in tears. He wants to demean him and to reduce him to whatever level that he
public ridicule.
But all these things, where is it going to end this man? In fact, when you listen to this man, you can see that he's got some kind of wicked vendetta against this man. Some kind of wickedness that
it's because of the car. Because of the car that was rejected.
Our lives. It's the for the first time I would disagree. Oh, not the first time. This is the second time. I would disagree with you. Ken Ofori-Atta, as he then was not finance minister, no, he needed to be changed. In fact, he should have been the smoothest offender, but he didn't want to go. So at that time, even though I wasn't in Ghana to protest, I would have protested if I were in Ghana then.
I won't argue it with you.
Because at that time, we needed that offense and reprieve. We needed him gone. We needed him gone then. But that is also to say that even NDC, they all come in support. Irrespective of the fact that they have their own differences, internal differences. But I say no, because of Yankasa power now, premier, Ama Obia Kananotum. Now, me assure say there is something going on in NPP. Say we are not able to say, but yaki can't call for no tum because of your mom because bio manope, Rebecca say, hey, you can't I'm Tomao. Ya can't call for no tum. Must say, and crying to me out to cry to come and defend their own openly. What is happening to our dear NPP? Is this the NPP that JB Darocha and Co left for us? No, this is not NPP. Now I come to think of it. Sir, a threat here, Okajan said, and there was a man as a fugitive fence, what number Interpol saw me. This man, he is not afraid of accountability. Ken Ofori-Atta is not afraid of accountability. Look, this man can defend his own. And he knew all along, say, he will be taken on. In fact, say, if you cross and NPP cry, and some people would have taken him to court. And I'm sure, I'm not defending him as innocent, but me, I know, say, he can defend his own. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much, Dr. Top Form. I appreciate it. They are aspiring. Yeah, let me hear you in this. Aspiring are busy. Okay.
I think these people are so heartless. To have someone with liver cancer, like, where is the humanity in all of this?
He says that he does not believe his report.
Not believe it. Okay. From how things, almost in Parliament, he was reading a budget, and he looked like he was sick at some point.
Oh, of course, his face were all swollen. The liver issues. Oh, you have not seen those? You have not seen those pictures?
No.
Okay, you'll be talking. I'll quickly show you one.
From that description, it looks to me that he's been battling this thing for quite some time, and it's continuous and war. So to one who be or liver cancer, and I say all these tubes, if I don't know, the hospital not be away from move. Yes or more, yes, sir. So I'm just praying that and my own far way not be before for us so and come now he shouldn't come to Ghana to give them that satisfaction of saying in handcuffs. He shouldn't come back.
So have a look.
Yeah.
Easy.
he's sick.
Yeah.
He's sick.
So that was how he came to.
Also, be with liver cancer. Yeah.
The face, the
It
swollen
means that
face.
they yeah. What's her name? Surgery, right? Into the surgery. So the tubes that come out of them to drain the fluid. So I'm about the papa fast way at this point, So and Obejina Parliament or Max it means to say the immunity in the crowd was down.
Yeah.
He was trying to protect himself.
The ice and everything.
They say mid-crime yeah. It's just so sad. Say we've lost humanity. Now, boys, I've realized that Ghanaians, we do not want any development. We just want persecution. So because NPP for I don't know, is because we say he's not sick. Okay, it's because why almost one chini pantum.
He forgive. Because he forgive.
Yes, it's a nipa bebre me enya bi. Me de ne ka kansion night me yini free. Ne buo frisa all because of this. So we have the men. So now we see we have the men. So Jama NDC for whatever. But what I was saying is that he shouldn't come back. He shouldn't come back. And when we come back in power their voice. You and what see chinipa. To say I think some OSP hono.
Executive Secretary.
Yes, but this should serve as a lesson to us. And that man, or John Mahama Bejano, I don't believe John Mahama will leave him over there. I believe John Mahama.
They are suggesting this. They post for Martin Kpebu, so he is the one in pole position to replace him.
Boys, let me say something small, short story. I got a job. I remember I got a job in 2012, right? I left a very secure job. Let me call me. The first day in the meeting, we were sitting in a conference hall, and as someone said, the company is going bankrupt. Me at first day, he's going bankrupt now. Or more, probably can make payroll. So somebody took over the company. Nanipa ne buy HR director na no hodada no. No about 25% of the staff no FIR. And this lady was walking around like she was all that because she was firing staff left, right, center. She was giving letters out, pink slips out. At the end, fire will be every year. They fired her. She was the last person to go. Yes.
Wow.
So that is what they are going to do to this guy. This is what they are going to do to this guy. Boys, thank you.
Yeah. Me that's aspiring. Yeah, Nana Kojo says that why did Akufo-Addo not jail Haruna Idrisu, Kofi Boah, Mama AyEka, and the rest? Right. Nana Kojo still says that the NPP is waiting till 2028 before they start talking. Mrs. Edu Jemfi says that the OSP must know that time changes. Auntie Selena said, so true. Mohammed says that, okay, let me see. All right. Nana Kojo again says that NPP communication is very weak. What are we waiting for with all the happenings in the NDC government? Right. Let me go to Honorable Baku. Honorable Baku then. Please, everyone, kindly mute. Let's mute ourselves. And Honorable Baku, are you there? Our friend from Boku. Okay, I think he's not around. Lady C, are you ready? Why is it my network or something? Okay, it's on my network. All right. So then let me go to Mami. Let me hear Mami.
Voice. Can you hear me?
Yes. Your best friend is in the news again.
Yes, my best friend is. You're talking about my best friend, and
yes.
Once again, I would like to thank Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta for what he did for God and country. I believe me personally, I always beg to differ when people say he should have gone the time that he did. That was a crucial moment. I just want to remind us that he was once the best finance minister in Africa. He was awarded that, wasn't he? Yes. And everybody knew.
Please, Mami, please, 5 seconds. Aspari, kindly moderate for me for 5 minutes, please. If you can.
All right, okay, boys.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah. And all of us knew what had gone on in the whole world. COVID-19. At that point, every finance minister became unpopular. Yes. And every president was at his wits and had to work with people that he trusted to let the economic situation stay in the country. And Ken Ofori-Atta was one the president trusted as his brother to keep the country going at that moment. He had to find money to pay workers when they were not going to work. He had to find money to look for light and free light and water for citizens. He had to find money for the country to purchase supplies, PPEs, for when we went through COVID. And we were sani o mine yeding. Eko yama yeko ye reserves muko yi sika nyina. And this same Ken Ofori-Atta, after COVID, President Emanit now, he was the one on diniti ekwaji achrema DDP domestic programmer debt programmer ye nyina ama abanu relief both domestic and external debt restructuring. Ken Ofori-Atta was the one who was leading with ni deputy Inti enu na ama NDC aban we say they are now enjoying as we speak. John Dramani Mahama does not have to pay external debt until I think 2026 or 2027. It is not easy. It's not easy for you to go and even go to external debt to go and sit and research. Do you think say enka finance minister atu force we nanim na NDC kra why no we nimonyam a obetimi akwat na no mu se okwakoye debt restructuring obia bet nasia ye be den obubetie no. But because of his negotiating skills, any senior Wall Street experience or wentino odi omanimu kwa, he knows how to speak, what to do, and he's very meticulous. And he's very particular. And that is why the president trusted him in those times now. And that is why the president said no, despite the pressure, he was going to keep him. And he was able to keep him, and Ghana is benefiting. Before he left, he was the Omuna Ojayan reserve of 8.9 billion. The country was not it was coming back. Rebuilding view. And now the perfect attack, NDC for and all the things we see them enjoying right now. The fruits of the finance minister ni deputy ejuma omoyeye. And son, how many months na deputy ni bedi? The deputy obaye na ejuma ni boss ye no. And no ho eyi nana all yede. Or put two finishing touches to it. And the NDC buy finance one, they have not done anything. And he, with Bank of Ghana and Dr. Baumia, Dr. Addison, they are the ones who have built your reserves, and you go for oil, everything together. Ghana baby ejina say. And they Ken Ofori-Atta there. Bia obey ne boni bia no, and no dignity. ekoko G and your man na ya chairman na the most difficult times when he fought for the most difficult things. Now the fruits are coming and NDC is enjoying it. No problem. A friend is saying, would you call Papa na Pantine? Say we say the new phone time. What is his name? Special prosecutor. Now, you Kusie Jabin, you don't you know? Say would me try or be in absentia? Ken Ofori-Atta is not coming. Say me and took a name rema or minor conin we are second new my technology and your man. If you don't know any forms of which I'll bet me try nipa, knowing say you can also try the person in absentia. Sit in your office. Nanka wuti wano mono. Nanka yen wo Kofi Jabin kwa no wuti wano uye nipa as useless as you are. Who is after you? Why no pe weku inti a wo pe bulletproof car? You wo obi kunwa e defaso be na beba nipa kwani so. Just look at you. Unam ho no mu hwe wanim na hwe wo nipa bia ode nam ho no mo. What use will it be say obi betata wo so ba be ko in any case ayi a case ben e na wo dia ebem nam ebem obi aba betata wo se oba be kun wo enfaso ben pa na Ghana ni bi benya so of tata wo kise jabe so oba be kun a you have no use. You've been of no use. Adwuma bi ani ho a waba beye cases a wodi call equal to nyina sika wajiama Ghana papa bi yesi national health insurance will not for apart from that nothing. So you are totally useless to Ghana. So nobody is after you. Until we will not spend our money say the mama koto Mercedes Benz bulletproof car no babe waste your resources the bet ya call fees. So I say until no he said Jabin there last semni there Ken Ofori-Atta is not going to risk his life to come obia when ya or suffer when ya we say sad diagnosis we say can cry na ya homete no. That's how this if now you are there, you are still there because and can we any proper special prosecutor but this time can this if if you were any proper prosecutor, then this would have by this time come revoke because the fact that you are sitting there shows that you are totally useless. Entina and this if ogusuti one because you are a toothless bull. You don't have any the we say udi kwakwa ejumanu utimi nye enti na ogusuti one because NDC there omu associated with people omu nim ejuma ye omu nim nyansa ye di ejuma omu ni we say bia credibility. They work with people who don't have credibility and integrity. Enti na kuseja bi ugusuti hono mono na nka wo ye obi a wo ye serious special prosecutor pa wo ye juma to the court pa you would not be sitting there was a ban we say mu by this time come you free because they can use you as a zombie say the bay they'll push you around. That's why kuseja bi is still sitting there. Enti whether you like it or not, Ken Ofori-Atta will not come today. He will not come tomorrow. If you cannot use the available to you to get to him, you can do your worst. Opa, Faniko, TN and Al Jazeera, him say he's wanted. Nobody cares. You can go to hell. Nobody cares. I do me the mass.
Yeah, that's it. Nathaniel, are you ready?
Good evening, info. I'm not dominating. Biano Hui. But Bisa Kitija Bende or friendin. Akufudam Paroe. But Bisa there, Akufudam Paroe. A Dubois in junior or infant. Melly any hinano. Elia was 90 job. Melly any hinano. Elia was 90 job. Name say what energy dear channel for common will fake one certificate. As some catch an eye. There say or one energy dear on channel for common will fake certificates. ɔmo will dupe nkurɔfoɔ Ghana ha. We fake certificate or that appointment. We revoke it. Them nkurɔfoɔ no do which is go after them. Nyɛ Ken Ofori-Atta bia. You see, yama politics frame in. See, papa or there, papa or there, ye. Na yɛde nyama bi ketekete yinini. I'm a say we pay NDC 2,000 years, 2 billion years. Or then there will be a day the power will change. Your assembly power must change hands, and power will definitely change hands. And if it does, Ghana for as of Peace Council for Ahemfo, especially media people, they are now quiet. We will go after them. I'm on the benefit of the doubt. And the one about no word. See, then Allah, yentin can hoshi, yentin young hoshi. See, Yaboko Yanwala, what be the one fan. Now, who betides you, NPP leader, everybody a president of Ghana in the coming years? Never a day, I mean, the Miasum drinking at a must support Yasum drinking as some green Ruko. At a must, our Bayam drinking, I mean, the Piasum day on Ruko. Anado, obey am the father for all Moabede. We have to obey Tien. Now, who betides you, our MPP leader, Dr. Muhammad Baumia? I will never look at the master natural. There, say yet to Abba Mama be a president. A quarter question my own to me. What that will also consist of Comsa, or me in winning. Edu party chairman, and a stronghold, to be precise, Kumasi Asante region. Wama in winning, near any needing Komoko. Nina no yet thrown to. I'm a missing Womofoda. The million them will keep them akasi now. Will keep in now. If them time in the bed, you're very fair one, you're very fair one. But I say, but you may be been to
Right, Nathaniel. Lady C, Ukasoka Sana. Okay. Ohima Pachokasa. Right.
Rachel, good evening. Michi, what's your phone? They say, what I wanted to say seems Nathaniel has said everything, almost 90% of it. I'm just sad because NDC think Ghana is for them, and then they think the years wouldn't come by. Inti, omo betena so saa na me brand kaka no. Wotena so krampo even 100 years. It has a number. To we there, the table will turn one day. They are just behaving as if they've never been in government before. And the reason why they are doing this to most of them are from the NPP leaders. They've been in power for 8 years before Akufo-Addo came. When Akufo-Addo came, we had the guts and also the mandate to do worse than what they are doing now. Look at the stress they are putting MPP into. Just taking people anyhow to their custody. Just doing anything that... sometimes when I think of it, I say, hey, these people think Ghana is for them or what? Look at this man, Ken Ofori-Atta. What finance minister or which type of finance minister can be compared to this man? Do lower by a level? Omokra pona omudidi susu. Ekoma bank. Sometimes when they take the money, na say omo edu wa ene wako make sales wako jiji susu no what they call bank ko make sales krampuna. There are little mistakes that happens. Na obia finance minister ono no watam Ghana nyina hwe nyina yesi kasem so. You want to question this man? NPP by 8 years and it was the worst time season enoma enye yinkwana better to NPP. We are doing this. COVID. Look at all these. At COVID time, we were comparing NDC to NPP. Yes, we had to because Nambe says Senkananka that time no NDC na never power. Into how were Ghanaians going to survive? This man stood in. They said the Mamedi Kakano. He stood in for everything. Look at free SHS. And yes, he can't 12. And yet, sika ketwa ni adekoye free SHS no. This man stood in. Edisika apwa baby sika shebia watimi akohwehwe. Ama ya de ayesa project we. Project kesi eseye. Na afei de mobile power. More better said this man it's to corrupt near ye na. Mahama teho. Ayarega teho. Which is a Crawford will be brain. I mean, I don't blame the NDC. Most of them blame NPP because no be a father by power. No, ye war, I could draw your war. Nipa be brananka was requesting them. But NPP are going saying, Yamisro, oh dear, we are all Ghanaians. This time around, we are not going to do it that way. Look at what these people are doing. What will be crying near Baba kidnapping? Near the Oko. It's kidnap. Against human rights. It's an abuse. Look at what is going on. More appointees. And one some of you yama time way. Yama way. Meanwhile, you don't do proper investigation about a person. You just appoint anyhow. You people are not being questioned. Kisi eja been to honum one question more. Just wanted. Opa won't declare no. Opa Kronka said he's no more living. We don't care. He should do anything. We don't care because the table will turn one day. When I think of it, I'm saying, now they NDC they are behaving as if they are innocent. Now we are no because $1. Now we are the dollar shall on Sasa difficult to good. Now if you want a dollar, the who yemponu, the young who ye the nyasem ketwa. This person yankan ho asem just say MPP communicators have too quiet in your misro where you muntie yeah we don't move. Look at the media. Just a hypocrites. Most of them are hypocrites. She Akufo-Addo by she said the media no esi hudu ejina na way. Look at all this. I feel the NDC by no hwe normal dealing with them. Now where your media no so how the media too is too quiet. Look at what is happening to NDC. Not for when it to enye mu bia ye bet find your time say oh we are going to talk about it. Look at the media. Those medias, no, I don't want to mention the station, TV stations and stuff. How they are quiet about things that are happening. And when I feel the table will turn again. That's my motto now. The table will turn again. Send this it now so 100 years Krampuna MPP will bounce back again. Someone is talking at the comment section say we need unity. Sure, that's what MPP need. Said ye be timia gather vim and vigor for 2028. I know 2028 we are coming into power. Omopa Ken or we don't care because they were worse than MPP. Just that MPP no, we didn't question most of them. Mahama Krampo, no, he has a question, we didn't do it. There are so many people, we didn't do anything. Indeed. Who say we should also learn, we are learning something from them. Say, Nyame adom ni eba power. Obi mejina ho and nobody can say peace. Oh, we want peace in Ghana. No. We are all going to take it boot for boot as they are also doing. We will even do worse than that. And what's here, sir? Inti, Mama, let's keep on. The voice, God bless you.
Right.
God bless
Amen.
you for your work.
Amen. Thank you so much, Ohima. Yeah. All right. I think Uncle Alex, good evening. Okay, so before Uncle Alex comes in, let me quickly read some comments. Kafa says that be real and talk as a Ghanaian. Or is she talking as a Togolese? Spike says that they demonized him before they came into power. I think Ken Ofori-Atta. Nana Amposa says that their time is coming. Mommy says that after all, we are all Ghanaians. All right. Nana Amposa, Ghanaians are watching them. NPP should unite. Nana Kojo says, I wonder, Ohima. Nathaniel says some of their appointees are now chilling in London. Oh, yes, it's true. Fabio says that no wonder Ohima talk as a good citizen. Mrs. Edu Jenfi Antipatia says that the media has been bought. Ekia says that true, the table will surely turn one day. Mami says that we don't have to be turning the table. What does she mean though? Nana said the media has been bought, especially TV3, City TV, GH1 and Adom TV. Now, do people still listen to Adom TV? Well, that's the way. Okay, Nana Kojo say, thank you, Ohima, you spoke my mind. Blessing says it's still possible. Okay, Uncle Alex, yes, let me hear you on this one.
Yeah.
This is your first time coming here? So we your first time?
Yeah, I think so, but I'm at times with you.
And now we're a patriot there.
What's it?
And we are patriot and also we are comrade.
Hey, me a very strong guy, but
okay,
me a delegate.
They feel free. Oh, okay, they feel free.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family, bro.
That is it.
Let me follow you then.
Okay.
I'll follow you. Let me hear you.
Kakra mpesa make us say, enti Mr. Ofori-Atta amba Ghana. Enti no special prosecutor on to me yen ejuma na. Media made me aka say on to me enfam a bulldozer and confani enfi America. Sebio Interpol kura mpo ena opeso oyusu omo nso behu the situation wo. They can see say dia omo ye no propaganda na say some hatred bi enti no omo ye den omo yes and the lawyers no entumi ngirem say on to me ono special prosecutor no on to me mfi Ghana ha enko America no nene ntumi nkokasa dia and they have to forget it. And now say onene entumi nya chance and communicate online unforget it. The person you be an onye it can't work. Now one thing that made me I can say I have to blame some of NPP members. Why? That is the problem we are encounter. We can say NPP Judas a woman does do. Judas a woman does. Oshana NPP ni binya asama se eye no kre se nye no kre. NPP ni no beka ne poto. One hwe kra rebe den obeho. Eti ne ebasa na ema NDC fo ne sunya upper hand no muso jegum. That is a problem. Because NPP for Nangaza yen na yama problem we have because I'm telling you say NPP we are more than NDC.
Cry.
Ye mistake it will be an NDC nya chance a rem. And now what to say and so NDC at NPP for any baby. Look at the way people talk in the air. It's very bad. You ask yourself, say, last time, I say a platform so Malam North as a pulling a I could be making commenter. I didn't spare say to me any sikano on unkwane nebusha for ne diwama. And I say, make our metrim say, to me. Enye sika and you expect to say to me one chama the whole Ghana no be enye biana ana kwedi omo de born so nyanse bi enim because they want to straight the man enti na omo ye den omo yes no but yanga say Judas a way muno ena omaton MPP ama MPP AyEka because who MPP ni na who condemn one NDC no onye den on so be condemn more than that ono kura betime just say MPP ni kura mpo ena make that comment enti ya MPP for nanga say yenya de ye no ne enka ye homo because I'm telling you say 2024 mistakes be bra MPP ye na do dodo me na me in charge of one of our polling station a vocational and I'm telling you say time ma yebepo yebeto abana yebekinkan mewie no I'm telling you say me polling agent omo ho no na AyEka na nka me charge print sheet na me enkwa ne be ma wom na ma mienu na imagine say omo MPP ye wo MPP we jagba we nipa bebre bisa say omo nyina wen na bebre nso ye campaign TI ene ye ne what you say it is certain things be over yangasa yetumi sorry ne yakutia yangasa ye ho information be a way yangasa ye mu na dia koma your position for what you say enti no say Mr. Ofori-Atta the issue wa be
Ofori-Atta
dia mekani say the lawyers no omunyira pinting omunye bold no munka hire what they call it kwesi jaben say omo no de ombetumi aye ne so obetumi fi ha akọ America no akọ ne na akonya nkita ho be so be fi ho e de ne yare abagana de forget it e so mo ye bold because omo anye bold a omo de sa oh MPP before ye too short dodo MPP we are too short bibia no ya na times no ye pese ye kan boko NDC they are not like that because you man hwe ya me hu ne say pese omukun Ofori-Atta sana me madwin me because obi oyare de the situation wo me minia imagine say de omode chema untumi fami and omode Ofori-Atta FM sia minia onwu obetumi ewu because the condition enya okay sir. It's your first stretch. They can do more than that.
Yeah.
They can do more than that. And you know, lawyers need painting say, on can be beer, on can say, BBA seen the whole kind, so be fee America. And I say you, and you're only bottom scan the future plane ticket America. A state money. And a state work and no heading, or you know. And Timon can say chinchina Ofori-Atta fi America. No fa the yari mbet na nim Ghana. Sebio nyame. He's not God. Nyame kurampo ye nyame kurano o humo bro. E wo nipa ho. And you know when it's happen like this a agenda omni nisi for here ahihye. But Ofori a special prosecutor there me man kose. Senti kura me man kose and they say and this for I know them very well. They will push you very well, but they will drop you. Because main for behind example, the IGP there be example.
Right.
IGP trans no more planning for this election. Now I remember I say IGP almost say Odoniti Zika our campaign Nina he did his own best. But besides the end ecosystem. And you know, and this nyankophobia, they are giving you a favor. Say you are helping them, you know, they will maintain you forever.
Okay.
And like a mechanic say, yeah, MPP penny for no. Yeah, very careful because I remember I said Nanado Ebune ne Amemono. I remember I said Chema to me issue by and I think say a former regional minister. And I make a comment say double salary ni ade nyina no MPP for ya no mo ne ko nanado omo pa nanado chose o ye nyina e Ghana for die and omo tumi den ya ma omo twetwa ne kakra so omo solve that problem anko ye ho and so imagine say bisa say issue e be and this what the NDC minister bi and say NDC peni bi waka bi and also waka say the omo ye no omo yai. It doesn't happen. Ben people enya chumudodo. And na oh yes, oh mobi favors, oh yes, you that's a problem. And yes,
All right.
Remo, yes,
That's it.
Remo, Mumenka, humbo, unity in here, name to me, Kuku,
Right.
and me, that's a baby.
Midase,
Okay,
thank you
thank
so
you.
much, Alex.
Okay.
Finally, before we go, there's a gentleman behind me. He's, he's supposed to be a member of a council unit, but he's not part. because he, because he finds himself in the wrong party. Now, sir, gentleman, okay, let me quickly read some comments before. Spike says that MPP supporters were all bought into the Kevin Taylor Jandam. Okay. But Bigot says that it is possible. All right, baby is laughing. All right, so a friend, is it Bob Seagull or something like that? His name that we know is Kwaku Manu. Now, there's a video circulating of Kwaku Manu in which he says he's begging His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to pass a law. Now, that law, no, it will prevent people from saying anything at all whilst on camera, especially when it comes to the presidency, because according to Onu Kwaku Manu, John Mahama is ruling the country so well. This one, I will not talk about it. Let me let my guest do the talking, because the things are in my head. All right, Aspiring, let me hear you on this if you're free.
Avoiding the annoying people, you just bring them right to our things. Yeah, try to be avoiding them. Because the Kwaku Manu was a man named Kebi. Because I have zero regard for him. Number one. But what kind
of celebrity?
Oh well, okay. Come Miami Chrome, come on. So to voice.
Yes.
NDC for to say, yeah, boy, I want to take you all the punches, and we don't want you to fight back. A bit near the attempt that you wouldn't find me, so I don't even know how to do it. But I have to be honest. The John Mahama, who is here in Timinkanasem, more than an ad see who did not voice. I wasn't following Ghana politics. But me who how no more an ad at him. Me who she say me free post in the mountain, because if you love something, that's all who will be any bibisana. I
have not seen anything, no. You have not seen anything. The way they
So right now there, John Mahama, and I'm sorry, a special delivery from God and we shouldn't say anything. He's ruling the country like very well. Or more moody NDC more fuel, more grace, more everything. Mundi or matampa. Didn't the law say that there is no law against the other?
There's no law.
Okay, so why should John Mahama set a law at this Abeba? No, Kwaku Manu for the past 8 years, no one Ghana. And I said on the phone, I say, now we need data, a good phone. So, voice, I have to be honest, and I'm going to say something that might be controversial, but I've realized that most Asante for the NDC, is because of their own selfish interest. And
of course, they said it.
Yeah,
he said your mama was buying them cars in his first tenure. Okay,
and that is why
if you are a Kumawood actor or actress, you get a car for free to
look at Vivian
support NDC. Yes, so they said Vivian it. And Akufo, they didn't get anything like that.
You know, Vivian Joel is quite average. That is only for
really?
Yeah, baby, a woman, honey, a woman.
Oh, okay.
So That's one thing I've come to realize. That all these young boys who are following NDC now, it's all because of Sika, Titima Omudi. So we are losing our integrity as Antofo. I hate talking against my people, but I have to say it. So what's a ho? The idea of Santa Hinata, and on the wine the candy. Na John Mahamo, they brought him to court. You know the court they brought him to? One of the Asante Pages courts. And he was there defending himself. And they've made him apologize for what he said against Otumfo. But I mean, of course, it wasn't the whole thing that he said. Talking about, say, NPP na buy and he Asante for DNA in your free. Whoa, voice. Like I said, my own people, I don't want to talk against them. But I wish we don't give him the audience because he's nobody. Or pay attention. Because as to say, either see a tree and a cat and ask one who's a walk from into no war, yes, I know. Or more do a machine in that. This a minister, I didn't have see what you say, To come out a man cry needy. And or more, yes, sir. And I hope send the NPP, we have a plan to counteract it. I'm not in support of paying people without you doing any job, but we should find a way because that is their plan in Ashanti region. Say we can sell our souls for 300 cedis a week. And that is what they are doing now. Voice, thank you.
Sure. Thank you so much. Mami, do you want to comment on this?
Voice.
Yeah, do you want to comment on this?
Yes, I have a little comment, but I want to make an appeal to you. I think there's something that I've noticed when we go on all platforms that is going on. I just heard about Nanadu didn't jail people. Nanadu should have jailed people. Nanadu should have. I think we should. Does the president jail people?
No.
No. So I think it's something that we must make our people understand that the president doesn't have the powers to jail people. And Nanadu, as a lawyer, would want the processes we want people to go through the processes, right?
Yeah.
Unless he said, Nanadu buy no said John Mahama, or or Kwaku Chief Justice everywhere. Now they lawyer Kwaku no more influence when they call themselves so-called NDC lawyers. No more to not omu attention. And a BB Sana because the president need we say, but I don't think he said that Nanadu as a lawyer, right? Somebody who wants the constitution to be, because as we speak, to me, what do we say? We want you to take the person through the processes. We want you to take the person through what is the processes that we're talking about? So we cannot go and reign and be shouting on NDC, say, we want our people to go through the processes. Take them if you feel that somebody has done something, take the person to court. And then when we come back, we come and say that Nanadu didn't jail these people. He didn't jail these people. We let people go through the process and allow the judicial process to go through. And there's something we call governance. Nanadu, I believe in his own wisdom, looking at 32 big wigs of that then opposition, sending all of them to jail. Do you think he will have the peace of mind to govern?
No.
I don't think he would have the peace of mind to govern. Ghana would have been in chaos. Kopim say, Ombedi assembly. Say, you have 10 years, Yedibe this assembly. Ghana would have known no peace. Nanadu himself would have known no peace. Into sitting down and analyzing, sir, double salary, as saying, I think, sir, in his wisdom, as Obia or Oba or Pesa or govern a crow, and you might be as Openi, any wisdom, you say, you were no man, you know, who quine in any yeding. A fata and say, yeding. So because it's at this point that NDC who does not believe in, we say, what we call it, rule of law. At this time, 32 years, yɛkɔ yɛnim sɛ anka sɛ nka yɛkɔ yɛnim no ɛna ɔmo te yɛ san anka yɛ nipa pɛ mu a ka by this time NDC should be thinking about governing, not about persecutions and unnecessary ones. Nti mesrɛ yɛn nuanom NPP for Nanadu should jail. One, I understand, say nobody is perfect. He might have made his mistake, but to just take it off our minds that the president is responsible for jailing people. And Nanadu was a lawyer. As a lawyer, all chambers, did cases, study. It was Ghana School of Law, no. He could not have been the one to be jailing people. He will let them go through the process, and that is what we saw the Attorney General doing. Now, nipa no da wechi ho no. Onu de so praise and worship leader. Who name say John Mahama say what praise and worship team e Ghana. He has a praise and worship team, people who sing praises to him. And the guys behind you is a member of the praise and worship team. Me dear ni say, omu dear ni say omu dear. Omu two praises Emma Jomahama, omu two praises Emma Jomahama. Said be ya omu sabe koma. And NDC is noted for that to say ya ba bemu. Ye use some people. Omu no mu didi. We will use them. Ye be mo didi. Na ye use them. Na ye di oma ye de enya power. But forgetting say grassroots no omu wo hono mo. Grassroots ni bebre soon. A lot of them are crying. Omu nyabiye. You should not give him even that leverage. He doesn't deserve it. He's one of the useless. Only kise jabeng. Omu one group. Omu nyina praise and worship him for. You may do best here,
Mami, Apietu says that.
I have a question for Mami.
Yes, let me read Apietu's comment also to my Mami.
Yeah.
Apietu says that, Mami, I strongly disagree with you. Detaining went to me for 1 week, my dear, has Ghana bent? Shaka says that next time, no favoritism. So Aspiring can also ask your question. Then let Mami quickly reply. Then go to the next question.
Mami, I have a question. Mami, do you really? Okay, so let's say we come back to power in 2028. MPs, any ministers, or my double salary, and also my committed crime, fraud, causing financial loss to the state, or we be 80. Because of our number, any the fact that Ghana is going to burn down, right now, we should let them go on.
No. For now, for now the lines have been drawn. What you say? Now the lines have been drawn. For me, what I think in those time changes things. In those times, Ananado Dubai, in his first year, the first month, and Nasa same way say bye. Right? Say first year and the first month, Nasa same way say then. 32 big weeks of the opposition party. And Nanado, in his looking at the circumstances and the atmosphere, thought it that it would be unwise to set the country in this kind of chaos. AyΕka. In any ways, the country has not bent because NPP is not like NDC. NPP is not like NDC. The country has not bent. NPP has wisdom. You are dream on mine. No adia ebema on mine no ako into chaos. No, we will not do it. And that's why now cast aside what to me as same way say. And can this if one ka police for nobody this time and come she ties. The boys went there to bring ties to come and bend. The police said they won't allow them, and they took the ties. NDC will not listen to you. She ties, they will block the roads. But NPP didn't do that. And that's the difference between Yang and Niomo. But now the lines have been drawn. No be a was say or court to be, and we will make sure we send the person to court. But Yang Koka say bia ye Jaina na say ye we say we will let the process work. That is what I think.
All right. So as Mami said, I think I will side with her on this one because, as a leader, everything that happens deals with the atmosphere then. And so what might be maybe wrong 8 years ago might be right today. Okay. And then also sometimes you have to there's a standard people expect from you. And frankly speaking, okay, even the international community, the kind of standard they expect from an NPP government is different from what they expect from an NDC government. It is true. If you go back to Kufuor's time, when Kufuor came, you realize that the international community were sending a lot of envoys to Kufuor that, please, don't touch JJ, don't touch so and so, don't touch this and that person, because we think if you want to call for justice and these people are maybe incarcerated or something, the democracy you are enjoying will shake. And that is why instead of maybe going after those people with the judiciary system, decided to rather do reconciliation and all those things. So I think that in 2017, maybe the political climate will not be the best for that. Even if it were and another had made a mistake, I think the time has come for us to move on as a party. We cannot keep crying over spilled milk, right? Now we have been taught a lesson. We have seen that we are not all Ghanaians when it comes to this politics thing. It is basically NDC, NPP thing. And so next time when we also win, we are also going to do what is best for our party and best for our political fortunes. So thank you, Mami. Nathaniel, let me hear on this one, then Uncle P goes next. Natuoho. Okay, I think Nat is away. Uncle P, good evening.
Good evening, the voice.
Yes. Yes, I don't want to answer.
I don't know what to be answer. I made him fresh free King's University, Birmingham.
Say, when your vice chancellor or here.
And the classmate in Venice and Rashid.
Thank you, Anna. Is it a professor? Professor Tanko. Oh, okay. And you deserve an appointment.
Yeah. Also, my deputy give because
give fake is a baby.
Yeah, but it's all good. You see, nothing happened for a reason, right? The BBC was say, it is better say NPP lose, and all these are happening. You could see there were virus in MPP, a lot of virus until you drive on actually so much viruses. The virus will be, people came in as if say I'm on the party now, not knowing they were treated. So now we've known the wolves among the sheep are no more MPP. We've known the traitors. We've known the that the pretenders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we also know the law also is the law. The law is going to be the law. It will never change. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be at the end. Until more, people are keeping the notes, people are writing the scripts down, marking register. But then say, some of them I'm better punishment,
Yeah, someone of me in next generation. Sam George Mu.
Sam George, some George, senior politicians, but don't know what's doing as a crack. One negative ways to see, in the next 4 years, going to be mature politicians, you just stop the nonsense. But Umba see, I said you were to me from me, number 2 home pinting one. Erika J, level. That's the issue. And about the kind the sense of your forefathers, will be paid off by the next generations. It's a bit it's a man, someone kind someone put the phone and said, Jack, what you guys are doing, more day, move to a nashada. Oh, I never and then almost that be scout feet, your fashion free to move to Russia. in the next 4 years, 8 years, you know. We are 2 years and 10 years, better crack, so better fair. I'm a woman. The good ones, no. Now, monso, no monso, no, after the most when you know system in him. And I'm also no my we hope say through honor. You are not going to play charity. Your foundation will. You have to pay them back because politics, you know, your money but a bit more me with your money. You understand? Akufo-Addo was a statesman. Into never who are honest lady, but you nipa obi afo. Never be what Akufo-Addo day. Or my next coy just to like your money a penny. What I say. Now, Jimmy for the way you want. When did he realize say it didn't penny for Ghana? Does he know Kojotumbuafu? Does he know him? Does he know Mogari? Does he know Mogari of XYZ, formerly of Radio Gold? Does he know him? I don't know Kwaku Manu knows those guys. Is he aware of Kevin Taylor? I'm not sure. Is he aware of Vinnie Jonas? Is he aware of free mind or someone? Is he aware of free man show? When him phone? I don't think so. Kwaku Manu him phone. And when did he realize? He say, "We didn't penny for him. That's what I know too." But your fruit, ye shall know them. Never trouble no. One no. January 30th. I know more campaign. Almost shoot movie. We have all those videos. Almost a movie. About phone say okay now one year free so. And you know people follow them. And those time I could follow NPP cafe will be empty. Now we won't blame no. So say nyasa bo akwa oni nyasa che obi o wiase. Kwaku Manu nyasa che obi a. Oh, oni nyasa che obi a o Ghana ho. What ne microphone no okasa. Nyasa bo akwa nyame no. Ono no kan obi nkan bi. What okasa ye wa na ye ho. Kwaku Manu no. So when did he realize say you didn't penny for him to abai bi mfa mara nyedai. Emra ne ntwato. That be a penny say we just like it at that. Yeah, boy. What I say, Nkuto energy. You understand? You see, so tough. Nkuto any other man, was why they actually no. It is keep quiet and suffer. Because you're cool school, they keep quiet and suffer. Kawanu tum. You can't just come and say, I'm a penny. Yes, or money queer in MPP for Bapaway. The aim of MPP so be able to him or man there. How couldn't him? NDC hereby, their aim is almost be able to me no man couldn't him. If your mama is doing good, why not sitting there to money? Dollar about 10 CDC. Now call Joe and say, Ken 5 cities, you know, about 50 pesos here. So we all benefit.
Yeah.
Cement no 1.2, about 50 cities. You better. You know, I say, young guys, MPP, if I can't buy any cotton cement here, 100 cities, 90 cities, cotton here, 50 cities. It doesn't happen like that. But so when did he realize he said, we big the penny to one penny, your man and far the Yamra? The corridors of rumors and allegedly, you know, people are saying, say, Ibrahim Mahama is sponsored, no, or sponsor Kevin Taylor. And Ibrahim Mahama is a biological blood to the president. Okay, Kwaku Manu, me did do a two for Atemono. Was what I sent to me. Well, one tier and answer well. And let's put this on record. State capital, be and I say if you could be a more capital, if you change the next economic capital. You don't expect Kumasi to be more beautiful than Nkran. Because Accra is face of Ghana. How will be by international airport? Will be the BBC. Yene wa bu tire state ni be F15 state ni bi okok ayi Cote d'Ivoire say ya almost capital ho F15 almost economic capital no okok Abuja ni ayi Lagos wa almost state one F15 ha into development no almost cha ayi rank na be ko animu though one people should have done better and I know say they've learned lessons from it but Obia be for 8 good years me we started politics here many fair you know at least me who 96 election, I was very young. And that was scary. That was the machoism and stuff. Ghana said to go to Ghana though. Because 96 and to go to Ghana didn't see you. I bet say 2000 I could afford to buy. I say could buy. Yes, could afford it. Yes, a girls here call for him to see that we are good. If I am to see him, this is what from 2008 to 2016. That's where I kind of saw everything clearly. Any power woman you say more. Ghana for dinner demo pan ka atem de kumuni power. Enka akufo don ko the guys the way o message out for man no no tia sem na say he has a thick skin no for normal. O ma di mana tem papa. E wo position and even in government. Mama de ni na tem mama do mu di na tem. O ma da do ayi. Mama do be ni mama tem o.
Ese ope tuododo.
Tuo de say yem no man no ope. Tuo de bi kwan. Oho. Tuo de oja kese nso a ultimi to the year kwan to de tuo de no na yere to. Porque do na say mama mi panyin so ho de gu na chi. Ope tuo nanka afunu ya ko she fo mi ya begina ho. Was why the special physician. No, you don't expect for Kwaku to come and tell us it is true. You know we don't expect him to come and say that. It depends on Kura. Okoshia if on aliens na. No catch him say the Marines no catch him so our president that lady never came to Deben. You understand? The dear came in position or position no. You didn't tell am I even a yari kura. There was a time I met him or Gabi. Was Obi Makufu the poison you do. Akufu no dey tears for the number no. I'm hoping and praying say Yariana or Boma Akufu don't know. Was Akufu the cancer of the wine, the kidney, the
prostate cancer.
I'm praying and hoping. They say he's young. Or bro 40. I'm praying say they said what but what's happening checking the prostate no. Na so should be also small young no na about. To say Yariana or Boma Akufu do atena ho adi 80 years no. Minimum me money do ka be nchire no. Because obi no wa ope million ko bone. But when you gas no as young as he was. No it me true just Akufu do yare. O yare cancer. Am Akufu that position say 8 years. As I bet na abam 8 years. Na man na so tiase. No di 81 years ya. I'm only praying say ma yale bi ta dey. No di diamond for yere no. O di diamond for yere. I'm hoping and praying say bi dey. Entono. Na Kwaku Manu dey. Afa no papa chawo. Na bi yenya ni wie yo. Hey, so the whole year. Nyansa bo akwa no. Nyansa bo akwa. Kwaku Manu, when did you see that? When? That be na hu ni ye. Masa, my yehu so wa how. You see you draw a line no. We are separating the chaff from the main you know. Yehu so. Enti me yehu la na wo gina mu no. Whether you want to be fan ba ko ba me sia fa ba ko me sia. Kwasia to. Just na yere gano no. Se woni mi nyansa na jimi ntia na yere gano. No, what you nyasa be bia. O ma akonchiachi. Na yere gano ya. E broken heart ko mu. Broken heart ka ho. Ya ke broken heart no. On se broken heart no you mu ahodo o. You mu ahodo de e chewa ultimi ne bi. One day I kasa. Broken heart no. O mantimi no cover you. I think say yam pe a psychologist man no fe kakra because I say wabua ma friend say akwa no didi despite atem friend say funny face of hot no I think say no you transcend I infected no infectious yeah to say on famara so on ka bi ka dem man baba man de baba ya da story baba by I ko badu say family come education minister no so ni mo what en kada ho
Ane.
I was say, as someone can get a pan, yati. And so that they say, young fat. And to obey our companion fat and manamra. Obey be the obey. You better, you better support no. But say, you bet this party. Oh, there be.
Yo, me da say. Uncle P, me da say. All right, appear to in 4 minutes now. Can't buy 4 minutes now. Me, my sister aspiring, and then my mom. Wrap it up, there we go. We've been here for a while.
That's a question for me. I'm president, Council Unite president, and deputy secretary, mammy. Said the Messi Abreno, Canadian Anka me, Macron Anka Metasi and Anka Mada. Then so be binting a mabema, EP free them, Johnny Johnny, and a Kwaba, Ibianoka, to whom so careful banishes with money. Tinty, mammy, some now can I said the American is in Johnny Bahan. Voice.
Yes.
Adia NPP. Yanya fatu ya honsuno. Debi ameka se politics no. Enye Roma ni presbini ana yaka ni basel ya nanan no. Asoli u. Eye apele. De obeya onyonko be tan no afam. Eno ene ye friend politics. Kana menka. Twi na mentwi. Na me pa chew. Yemfan say voice udi oku school de bia na oto onyonko nchen no wafa po no atworo no atwa first class. No atwa de bia ebeba na wo so du tima tworo na wo de bia no DC bi na wo de oyenya na se won so wakwanya bro apono di ontubi because aden no kwa de otu ayenchi no no akwa ebi kura na ne tie wo se mamone na obetu apo ya na okọ na nim ne ebo na oje a wo so akese companies e wontimi nyama adwuma kura ne afa no company bia zo no afa ukọ ayema in service training ube hu ana wo ni made na wo ya research papa bi no na oti ekure bia se ehwe ayi so obi enwan bo so ma no enti se oni pale to apo na so okọ na nim de na sakwa ntuto bi ani enti ne yesi NDC for de omo ya katakata omo de se yenye wa ba mu na se ye chi omo nkrofo de a ebe o man ni besei na me pacho Ghana ni nyina na yatim nye enuane om ede nom de o mafa sa tag na to om hoso ne de se ye de ne de emana ne de ye adwuma ne esi enu ntini ya ma NPP de agi enkwa a yetimi baba mu no amamu yetimi bu NDC senkan NDC timi bu oman no de ebu no 30% kura nka NPP en forget si e beba konwa so biem enei omu ekire omu youth ni se ani omu grassroots ni se ye ba be chi NPP fo gum that is the omu catch him to say NPP fo nya de kura omu ye bibi akire omu na omu apisi omu youth no but me madam ma me say ye de ye ba ye de to be to say enkrofo kwaji double salary na se ya read on before court wa and the chaos ben and voice MPP yes ani ye ba abemu a institutions kura yen I'm telling you institutions pieni wo suru yen because ye de ye dada bi ba ya rebook no brofo akese ya lawyer for ye mpe ho se na brofo bi use integrity sa brofo no MPP for anto integrity na anto anchene ni amfa sa ku bolo ensem ni bi amfa anto ye ho so a ebe de se be kakre bi wini aba ebe ye tini enti se nei untumi se bi court bi no wa charge no ana wa convince say wakowia ayi anasisi ba yoko ho wadi be 1 week ni yesu ye hunhun se eni omu nkoso no okina mi se nyame ya dum ni ye bedudi a eni ebe ye de sensa me madam say ye de ye jimenadi na enya mena kro ya na NDC for to nasi ye de me madam ye ka kire mu say the next NPP government so mu me se me amebeti emnanti yoku a ye din konti mane koboko ni mnete kogu dem NPP penifo ni no mu babem no ayi honorable say chairman sabusu ona no ye dwanto ahene je wadi boni wo boni NDC fu eno na ma ye hu ye Ghana fo ahi honorable say chairman sabusu no ye dwanto ahene wa me di impunity na ni wo kroso nko bi no ono no odi omani mu akọ no akopa chew okọ no akopa chew ewie na NDC fo na aka se mo ba ha na mo che no obi timi so anu abotons yeso no mo ebi okro mo kokoko am sisi kan betu an gakran kan pa chew aden say ye mu nse MPP no eya sole a omumi nyan say ye ba na the Bible ba no abie MPP chapter 2 verse 4 ni akan asomdwe nkoa na yekọ na senya asole dia eni omumi enwu se de omoye ne no kire metwa so aba ni yesu ye hu bi me Ghana for enya na nadu mugidie se na nadu de se bi sebita flachu on penkwase asem na nadu bae no woye mremremre te se kontomire jaka eno NDC for the frame ade ompe bia no moye adenti na de eche se yemne bia de ye me think yes ye de ye yasoro bofo ye poman ni me de manusi no ene ye NDC ba ye ene mo ye nyina no it is gearing towards grassroots consider oman ni nyina ba ye de ba yes ye the mind nti ye dwo mind hu yetimi ka se ye the ama NPP e ba mo mind Ghana nti die ko nyina connect na nei ye NDC for madwuma or back door NPP 40 fie no when na obenye sika no the party adwuma ti ye ka kire ye nyina hu se ye su ye ba ye betwa ma ne bi eno na NDC for ye de besua na ye sua se mo voice me da say
Yo, me that's it. Minia. Yo. Ken ba good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Mereku e chofo.
Hey.
Yo.
I'm say room to me my every nyame ase na I'm say we share social media obi a concern about ko ese ma ne siki medical because hu na anima why pill kakra and it's not good. Yeah, it's not good. See, I'm saying some man just after I'm some your press conference but Lisa after that the best company for say woman nakosiki some medical among NPP for now say medics won't be brain I'm sure say they'll take it up. Na commercial na appeal to cast and I say NPP I want say sorry for some person money are sorry. One can you say they are sorry. Obi a money and never could you to ya patch on the back of the actual. I did a bad dia no good time say boys be coming him now say go come yes some silly statements be at the chire Ghana for a person chire say Ghana for ni nya so no pen adwen na woni tiri na obi ka say president na hwe di pa ye di na tempa nke Yakufo ado boys no kure yes mahama manfo di na tempa from 2012 holom because of dum so no dey buy na by president Akufo the nursing just say kokohia ba bi ono kura no mbo na makra na ofa cameras ni ma na no Akufo ado edin eda nenum na chese atemdidie na that time no mo yes ade ni ya na Kwaku Manu so hosti program e internet ya so ni na ehwe bi na manfo betena ho no di manfo atem di president atem no they want to be raise concern aka say wo hwe ade no se na esi ko no trend na ko no de nka Akufo do man na telo I be di na tembia na nka ache woto mu favorite John Dramani Mahama by na within 6 months we say yipe not na ho na I was serious or je tax akesi na oje no onje nketua no ama for the man twin Jonas ye pempo na okra hasisi no ho hihyi wi twin Jonas pe in fact say Kevin Taylor kwade nka ho because on the Mahama na boss enti ontumi ni na tem na twin Jonas pe de no eno pe na Kwaku Manu ho hihyi wi ene e brace out for more because twin Jonas for no bibiri na asa bibiri san ba be ka ho bi bibiri esa be ka ho bi na bibiri na so nti krom ha na okodi watem a awaka se yem konkochi no nti ene onye ready pa na okasa ni nya no gina oboase enwumre we obi akoye some drone shot of Oboase city we share town roads of Oboase, not even the road that leads from Kumasi to Oboase, the town roads itself upgrade on my year asphaltic road NPP for year in the Oboase township, very beautiful. And some the main road also from Ariam Kwanta to Oboase, neatly constructed asphalt. We see so first no more bomb foot through Oboase pa good city. What you say? Ni na went me and friend be pampa fan can for Akufo do say why ade. Won nam kwan so de bia kwohwe maame e wo honom no wasa ba betina Kumase ne nkran. Untumi nkanfo ne say why ade. No wasa betina ho no wasa makwan no de na tem. Kesa won kwa na nyansa e wo butirim. Kwaku Manu de ne nya hwe kakle na manfo de be ma because of social media ni numere we akoso life e na oti honom e na manfo e de man wo to te bi so prison no. But on the way your mouth was dear man this year, past few days here, or the best answer. Voice, but that's it. Na you're quite no, a messer NPP for said the be a dia no. My yen hona, your rebuild no, will be unfan whom she will be. Into me and for party no, engine on her own Jan and nice. Voice, but that's it. I bet. Look at you.
Just say. Shakanie.
Aspiring. Ade na mama fansa. Voice. Eh? Hello, voice. Voice, what you mean? Voice, maintain count.
Me too, sorry.
Yeah, okay. As far as me chia voice, eh? Voice, a better say, Obi or support to Ken back where you so a man and kawun to me asem. A man and kawun to me asem kra. Na do mo ka no mo ka kra na. Omo there be voice, eh? No mo dry asum. Won't me for no ayi for no. There be voice, there be. Ken Crawford no mo ba mo
Voice,
come
I
asem
didn't
mo
want
me
to
kawun to
say
me asem.
something. Ken ba me Ken ba issue. I didn't want to say something.
Voice, eh?
Me ama pa na me man.
Voice ya pemo anka ho.
Enye
Omo ba ha se omo come asem. Omo ba ha omo come asem mo me kawun to me asem. Omo kwatena omega yi ni so a platform ni so a nsem a nsem hunu omo kafa no voice ye ni nyina yi ni mu. Oho na mo host to Lester no okeka nsem hunu di atem keka nsem hunu semfon na oba ha se na ala begina na wintimi na onko hospital omu munya no omu munya wuntumi no omu mu pe no owu afi na ma begina ba be ye na onko hospital na oluku pay mu benya na nka wuntumi wowu ama mo ho atom munya no omu mamu ba ha mamu meka wuntumi asem mu ba mo hwe so na mo meka ma asem na wuntumi no enye mo mpe ne yie mo mpe wuntumi yie nya atwom no munyai na atwom se mo kugina ba bia na mo akeka de mo pa mo ba ase a mo ba ese ye de enka ho ne ye de enka ho munyina ye hu
ashaka
munyina ye hu mu hwe voice masa ye ne abro afiwe me se omo se party no omo ye mo nyina hu se party ne ye nyina ye dia ese wo ye nyina yitiri so se ye jitum se ye mo se party ye ba umia na dia da bi o ma ju se o ma se mo kugina ba bi no ensem omo keka no ensem omo keka mo ba ha se a no mo mi o ma no abeye se omo pe omo ye pe yi bia mo se na mo de si e betwa munya wuntumi na wuntumi ntana ne ba bi mo pe no wuo wuntumi no mo to no mo benya na ko wu na mo ho atom etima mo meka wunyo na abeche wuntumi dia wonye nyo na wo abeche wuntumi dia wonye wuntumi amane a wafa mu nyina no eyemo voice yeah and then I menya ma na me tibasi mu asia me sia na me pese me baso na me pese me baase wa obi a Ken ni bia onim ni bia ba ha ma ne ka Ken asem e ma ne meka wuntumi asem e ma ne omu nyi obi na ope wuntumi yie obi na ope wuntumi nya twom na ayo omu nya twom ayo omu ma na ayo omu sa omu mi anwene ho
idase
your
moderator pacho amanye
de shak me be kana shaka kana ni de no kwa mo be kan wutu bi aso wu anyo masem anyo ma me be anyo papa ba hypocrite no abeja ko fu be bi fufura sun de ko akọ kekan ho no no kwa no ha na wa kan the truth hurts but to kan we free abejina obe ko hospital ya wasem owu ya wasem oyare ya wasem wo na abecha ni oyin wo nya sasen we adwinra afi mi ba Kwaku
NPP 4 there. Okay, me too. Kwaku Manu so. As far as me too, baby Kwaku Manu so why?
Voice. What's the name? Can say aspiring what? Ojina Omega platform voice. And you platform yes no be say accounts unite. Whatever, Ojina Omega platforms in the AD attempt can say name, and he's still there quiet for them to because they was serving his interest. So no matter I don't even want to get into it because my video and me who man commented Baba Jina heck cancer. They be able to become one thing, no call the other stage, so not call the other thing.
Forget to know. Why say me chia we diaboko?
Yes, me who you now so.
Yes, me who Kwaku Manu. We give for at when I left. But see a bema. We give me for before about the aquabutire mo ba Kwaku Jao. We say my didi attend you na better there yen. Ye didi kufu ado atem na wawu ana na hyenfa. Jimmy for bema. But see a beba say my didi but my ama no ye hwan. Oye hwan Kwaku Manu ma mi twa si di wat we Jimmy for pa. Won't na me fo ye no afen na wan say enti say ye didi atem de e be didi ase de nsuo ye ne saa na yade for yes ye didi na tema ko ntam obefi akonya so Pasi abema wu sika na enye we da wu enye sika nti ba bejimu. Wenye sika nka hu efe kra wenfa. Hu efe wenfa. Wona ya wona ma otutu ne nko se de wona no mpe. Pasi aba bete se nti ba ya ma be bi atem. Uhimu ho so bi a ya so na bi wona wate. Jimi ni bema. Wasi bufu
Yeah, that's it. Money Jumapa.
Me? Ya wana left. Ona ya ni una ma otutu ne gusa ne wompe.
Yo, me that's it. Mami Pacho conclude my way. I say na sem na ko ye idea.
Voice. Well,
Yes.
my president many voice, o be discipline sana.
Ave jaja crown.
I say, me say my kasa my voice I'm sorry free mpa baby I order na for soro by force.
See the bit. I saw to be quite the movie na must somebody book long view.
Until I make us say
Moving forward.
The line has been drawn into
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Mpacho me di base no kache the original wechi ho no mo no. Ni tisa apoka. Kache no.
Apoka ide.
Kache ni says he see ade na ye de ho agim. Ye de ho agim, ye de ho atugota num ye de ho agim. Enti onye ready na de we kra ni di isakora mpo. Na se Kwaku Manu da no oye ni interview bi. On interview nipa no ye na nado. Not ho. He was sitting there. He was the moderator. No, oye host of the interview. Nipa not ho ma nipa no sopa na nado sa. Wan kan jira ni so njayo.
David.
Wan kan jira because NDC for behwe na enioma no na wa ye den. Kwaku Manu tisa apoka wate nti no se wo de tena honomo na yeba ye fe na ye nyina ye de ho age we haven't yet started we have not even started. You see ade ma agro ne ye den say NDC for ho omo ye very intolerant omo ye wade na wo ye omu bia na omu su maka chrom no omu su erade we ye we haven't even started. Na wo Jomahama Jonas ni eyinom se mo na motete wo ana o makasa ye den adanya ba so mo hu se o mu nya views e wo mo hobi ti o mu pe views ade na ye business o ye nyina ye no ye dey business ye so ye begina ye wo platform ye begina so ye so ye dey business ni ye so ya twa Jomahama sa ni ye so ye dey nya views yes, so they are quite jiska ni bi said they no views no. Yes, said they no views no. No jiska ni na yeska ana baby me go yeska.
Anu no.
Entino, yes, entino boys any 2 hours ye omo ni e dia views because Ghana phones with baby a ntwabo won e ho no mo pe. Ni e de Jomahama
sa live there remember baby a hosti.
And then
baby never be hosting.
That's law of law, so it wouldn't apply to us. It's here they me ending at them.
We say, say apply to Ghana for any of for say ye my aspiring. Yeah, any baby ye mu papa. Yeah, me see ye be Twitter space, ye be YouTube, ye be Facebook, ye be TikTok, ye be Instagram cry ye be koso. Ye be
3 hours unlimited.
Ye be chanesa ye be Canada pasa ma Jomahama na mo no ma no aye mobo.
You also pay for data. There be unlimited.
And na jo yin susu ntimi ma metna ye data so George yon ntimi na data so freedom aha mo beti mo samia ti kacha ni say ye but we haven't started yet afi na ye be started na ye to say Kole Lagoon we are swimming in the Kole Lagoon you swimming wo papa ti ye ba
mami ya ye fi de dollar ye fi de yaka
ye ma biem if you no gra ye ma is dollar ye need plane ticket cry ye ma ye ba cry ye nya ne di be you sense kan enso